ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally recording this right as the show ended because honestly, I am not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood today, and the only mood I'm in is to rant. Okay. Now, the show ended with Seth Rollins burning it down at the Firefly Funhouse. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, it's Seth Rollins saying that he's gonna go fiend hunting, even though the only thing he found was Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend. This show was a complete, utter mess, and I honestly feel that I need to go get surgery. I need to go get my head examined. I need to go and get brain fucking surgery for this goddamn show. This show, my God, I don't know how y'all feel. If y'all somehow liked it, then that's cool. I hope you enjoyed the show. I don't know how, but God bless you. But me, on the other hand, maybe it's my fault. Because I keep having all these high expectations. But when it comes to WWE, I should have none. Because I tweeted this out today. Everything WWE related is garbage. It's bad. Honestly, I can't lie. WWE 2K20, all the news came out about 2K20, the video game. And what happened? We got entrances, the same old. The settings, the entrances, universe mode, 1 hour of my career, etc. Whatever, right? We got all this stuff. Normally, I would be all excited and like, oh, I can't wait to get my hands on the game. I'm sitting there, not excited, bored out of my mind, and I'm actually sad that I spent $120 on the deluxe edition for this fucking game. Really, real shit. That's how I feel. And honestly, I feel like if I could get a refund, I would. Trust me, I would. I probably can, but gotta go through a lot of trouble for that. Again, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, if I didn't have what I have now, my ass would never touch a WWE modern game ever again. Simple. Everything with WWE is bad. 2K20. Garbage. Okay, I'm not a fan of 2K20 at the moment. And NXT is not the same anymore to me. Whenever I watch NXT, something big always happens. Okay, it's always epic. There'll be times where I think it's great, and then people will say, this decent show. I would be indifferent. But everybody can agree that ever since NXT went on to TV and went on to the USA Network, things have not gone good. Okay, I'm one of those people that rather see it on the network only an hour every Wednesday on the WWE network, and that's it. That's all I want. But no, they gotta go ahead and put it on TV because they can't handle the fact that another wrestling company is on their day, at the same time too. Even though one is on the network with no ratings involved, or the other one has to have ratings. So, I don't know. NXT's not good. And SmackDown, back-to-back weeks. First episode on Fox and the second one have been garbage to me. And on Raw last week was bad, just as bad as this one. Okay? Now, the only good thing about Raw last week and this week was the Viking Raiders to me, because they had great, or at least decent, stellar matches. This week, they had a great match against Ruling and Ziggler for the Raw Tag titles, and now they're the Raw Tag Team Champions. And I did pop when they said they are the only undefeated team in WWE to hold the IWGP Ring of Honor and the Raw Tag Team Championships, and also NXT titles as well. So, yeah. Outside of that, and also Cedric Alexander taking on Buddy Murphy, a little 205 action on Raw, which I can appreciate. It's like, well, 205 Live is dead, so why don't we, carry the legacy of 205 Live on our backs, and we show the fans what 205 Live was all about over the past 2 to 3 years. Everything outside of that, nothing on this show was noteworthy. Nothing on this show was worth watching. Nothing on this show was worth paying attention for. Nothing on this show was even worth investing for you to sit for 3 hours and watch. Monday Night Raw. The only good thing outside of those two was that the fact that they're being consistent, or hopefully, with the Raw intro and the pyro. Outside of that, what else do you have on this fucking show? You have nothing. So the show started off with Lynch and Flair, right? At first, I was like, okay, Sasha Banks couldn't make it. She's hurt, blah, 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 whatever. Show started off. Becky comes out, cutting promo. I just don't care. She got a good reaction, but I just don't care what she has to say. And then Charlotte Flair comes out saying she wants to be friends with Becky, but then she baited her in and attacked her, and they brawled. And then the match happened. And then, did I watch the match? No. I'd rather watch Monday Night Raw 2010. All 52 weeks of Monday Night Raw from January to December 2010 of Raw in full. Then watch Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair one more time on TV. Dead ass. And that's exactly what I did. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch John Cena bury the fuck out of the Nexus and the Core and all that shit back in 2010. And instead of me wasting my time watching a, 18 to 25 minute match of Flair and Becky Lynch. Because in my mind, they're not going to live up to their last big matchup that they had at WWE Evolution Women's Pay-Per-View back in October of last year. They're not going to live up to that expectation. They're not going to have a Match of the Year candidate there. No, they're not going to have a Match of the Year candidate on Raw tonight. No chance in hell. Okay? So the match happened, and that's what happened. The match happened, Becky Lynch won, and I'm like, so Raw gets another first round pick? Why? Why couldn't SmackDown get this one? Just saying, but either way, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. You want to know why it wouldn't matter? Because in the first pick, you get Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the first pick, and then you get Brock Lesnar, the first pick for SmackDown, and then you get Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair goes to Raw. Oh my God. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You know, we saw Charlotte Flair representing SmackDown so proudly tonight, and then she gets drafted over to Raw. So now Charlotte Flair gets to fight her bestie in Becky Lynch over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So remember, what's the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same shit and thinking you're gonna get different results, right? Is that, I probably fucked up that entire quote, but yeah, that's what that is. And this is insanity. No chance in hell anyone can sit through a Flair and Lynch match over and over again. And this is coming from a guy that will actually sit here and tell you he enjoys John Cena versus Randy Orton matches. That's fucked up. So, anyways, you got the New Day obviously going to SmackDown. Andrade and Zelina Vega going over to Raw. Whatever. And then you have the draft panel there. You have Samoa Joe, which I guess he's hurt because he has a cast on his arm. And you have Booker T, Beth Phoenix. You know, they're talking about the draft picks that was revealed. I don't really care. And then next match, Andrade versus Ali. Yay. Do I care? No, I don't. I don't know why I don't care, because what did Andrade do to gain my interest as of late? He's done nothing. What did Ali do to gain my interest as of late? He has done nothing. Want to know why none of these matches outside of the tag title match or the Cedric and Buddy Murphy match mean to me now? Because wins and losses don't mean a fucking thing in WWE. They don't. They don't. Sadly, but it's true. That's why I love AEW so much. Because wins and losses matter. When people are giving shit to Cody Rhodes and Jericho fighting it out at Full Gear for the world title, Cody has more wins than losses. His win-loss record is on a good path, right? He's 3-1 now. So, obviously, he deserves a shot. If he lost to Sammy Guevara, maybe his title shot would be indifferent. Maybe his title shot against Jericho would be not so guaranteed now. But things are different now. But in WWE, wins and losses don't mean a damn thing. All it takes is for you to win one match. One number one contenders matches. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Just win one. You could be on a losing streak for weeks upon weeks upon weeks, and then one match you win, you're the number one contender for the World Championship, aka Jinder Mahal. Remember that? Jinder Mahal lost match after 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 match. I remember him fighting Roman Reigns on Raw one point, where Roman Reigns hit the Superman punch, he picked him up, and hit it again on Jinder Mahal, and then pinned him for the win. Keep that in mind. Jinder Mahal lost, and then when we go to SmackDown, he gets that one win in that six-pack challenge, and he's number one contender for Randy Orton's 13 World Championship at Backlash. Remember that? And then Jinder Mahal went on to win the WWE title. So, some of these matches don't mean a damn thing to me because they don't mean to WWE. If WWE don't care, why should I? So then after that, we got some analysts from different shits from NBC and whatever the fuck. People I don't care about. They're on the show. They also announced that Natalya and a mystery partner was going to be a thing. Which I'm like, okay, who are they going to get? Maybe someone from NXT. I had my hopes up. Even though Natalya's boring as fuck. But still, I had my hopes up. So, yeah, Sam McMahon coming out announcing round 2, or round 3 rather. Round 3 of the picks, right? You have Alexander coming over to Raw, even though he came from 205 Live to Monday Night Raw in the Superstar Shakeup literally a couple months ago. So, no change there. Nakamura, Intercontinental Champions, going to SmackDown, and Sami Zayn as well. No change there. Humberto Carrillo is going to Raw. That's something different. And Ali is going back to SmackDown. No change whatsoever. And Eric Rowan comes to Monday Night Raw. Okay, that's different. Aleister Black versus Eric Young. Squash match. Aleister Black won, but I was happy to see Eric Young at least be on TV to wrestle. Like Eric Young went from headlining War Games years ago with Insanity in NXT, and he's doing Jack on the main roster. Sad. So we come back from the break, and we get more draft picks. Buddy Murphy, a different star, comes over to Raw. He was on SmackDown, now he's on Raw. Ziggler and Rude going to SmackDown, that's different. Mahal stays on Raw, because he was on Raw over the past year and a half. Remember that. He may have went down with injury, but he's been on Raw for a year and a half now. Keep that in mind. Carmella is staying on SmackDown. No change. But there is a change. There's a breakup. Oh, there's a breakup because R-Truth, the greatest 24/7 champion there ever will be, is coming to the Red Brand. So, there's that. They have the Street Profits backstage, hyping up the show, even though I'm surprised. I would have been in the down the dumps. I would have been depressed. But anyways, Street Profits are backstage, right? They're hyping up Raw, whatnot. They get interrupted by the OC. AJ Styles comes in. I smiled. I'm not going to lie. When I saw the OC, I smiled. I was like, okay, I see. I like to see where this is going. So then AJ Styles wonders why USA drafted the Street Profits to be unofficial host while the OC is already there to do it. And then little did they know, right? AJ Styles is like, you got it. And then they all started to yell out of happiness and whatnot. They just started going crazy a little bit, and out of nowhere the OC leaves and then come back and attacks the Street Profits. And now Street Profits are looking to have a 6-man tag next week on Raw with a mystery tag team partner. How much you want to bet it's Cedric Alexander, because there's no love lost between Styles and Alexander. How much you want to bet? Then we got Ricochet versus Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, Shelty B. Yeah. The same bastard that gave Chad Gable, Shorty Gable name. Yeah. Fucking A. Match happened. I did not care. Ricochet won. Who cares? Anyway, so we move on. We got Lana getting massaged by a female masseuse. Do I care? No, I don't. Because if I want to see a woman getting massaged by a black dude, I know where to go to watch that. Okay? I already seen scenes like that anyway. Anyways, backstage, Lashley comes in after the lady masseuse left, and then this is so bad. Why did I watch this show? Good God. And then we got Fury versus Strowman, announced for Crown Fools 2 on Halloween Day, and they recap the press conference and how this all started. Fury comes out, Strowman comes out, they both talk shit, and then Strowman broke the table. I don't know if they signed the contract or not. I'm pretty sure they did. I didn't really pay attention. I'd rather watch Monday Night Raw 2004 on my laptop at the moment than fucking watch Strowman and Fury. They're trash. Bye. I don't care. Thank God for NXT and AEW. God. Anyways, we got more draft picks. Round 5. Samoa Joe, The Miz, Akira Tozawa, King Corbin, and Shell TB got drafted. Samoa Joe was on Raw. Miz is on SmackDown. No change there. Akira Tozawa goes to Raw. Nice. There's change. Corbin goes to SmackDown. There's change. Corbin hasn't been on SmackDown since 2017 or early 18 before he got shaken up to Raw. And Shelton Benjamin's on Raw. Yeah, that's change, I guess. I mean, Shelton Benjamin was always a SmackDown guy. Either way. And then Buddy Murphy takes on Cedric Alexander. Good match. Buddy Murphy with the Murphy's Law for the win. And then we get announcements for matches at Crown Jewel with that Hogan Flair team matchup. Who fucking cares? We get also The Fiend. Bray Wyatt, who's, by the way, he's dead to me now. The Fiend is dead to me. I don't care about The Fiend anymore. There's nothing that they can do to get me interested in The Fiend anymore. I'm sorry. Hell in the Cell was your one and only opportunity. Now, all I see is the old Bray Wyatt in a mask now. That's all I see. That's all I see is Bray Wyatt who has blonde dreadlocks and a mask. The old Bray Wyatt is hiding underneath all that shit I just described. I don't see change whatsoever. The Fiend is dead. After that Hell in the Cell debacle, it's dead. Nobody cares anymore. I'm sorry. Taking on Seth Rollins. The Fiend will take on Seth Rollins at Crown Fools 2 for the Universal title in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Seth Rollins is going to win this match because The Fiend is on SmackDown, if you guys don't know. The Bray Wyatt got drafted over SmackDown. Unless you're going to do some fuckery where they're saying, oh, The Fiend is on Raw, but Bray Wyatt is on SmackDown. If they do that, I'm done. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't take this anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways. 6th round. And the final round. We got Rey Mysterio staying on Raw. No change there. We got Gable staying on SmackDown, no change there. Titus O'Neil staying on Raw, no change there. Elias stays on SmackDown, no change there. And Liv Morgan, out of everyone in this goddamn pick, is the only one that changed brand. She's on Raw now. Maybe she might dye her hair red. Yeah, maybe dye her tongue red, close to pink. Give it that. Either way. And in the main event, the main event. I'm done. That's it. That's all the show. That's it. Nothing else for me to say. There's nothing for me to talk about. But let's just say this, okay? Let's just say this. Last week on Raw, they had Natalya taking on Lacey Evans in the last woman standing match. I believe Natalya won that match, powerbombing Lacey Evans through a table off the side of the stage for the dub, right? This week, they announced that Natalya has to find a tag team partner to go up against the Kabuki Warriors. So, out of everyone Natalya chooses, could have picked someone from NXT. Maybe someone that got new. Maybe she could have picked Liv Morgan for all we know. Anyone would have been okay. We'll see what they can do, right? Give them a shot. They made Natalya choose the same woman that she powerbombed off the stage last week to win that last woman standing match. She chooses Lacey goddamn Evans. At that point, I turned my TV off and said, I can't do this anymore. I had to wait until 11:55 to turn back on my TV to see what was happening between Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins. And lo and behold, Seth Rollins had to burn down the Firefly Funhouse. So now we're going to see what's going to happen. I believe and I bet Seth Rollins is going to go over to SmackDown to fuck with The Fiend. So what do you want me to say here? Oh, give them a shot, Jim. You know, Lacey Evans and Natalya could be the next best tag team in the world. I mean, look at Daniel Bryan and Kane. You know, they're a great tag team, even though even though it didn't make sense for them to team up. Wrong. Oh, but look at Stone Cold Steve Austin and Dude Love. They teamed up, even though it didn't really make any sense. Wrong. Look. Natalya, let's be honest here. Natalya is a boring character. She's boring. Even though I love wrestlers, she's a great wrestler. She's a great technical wrestler. But she's fucking boring. Okay? No personality whatsoever. When she speaks, I can hear universally. I can hear the world. I can hear everyone that's watching Raw just yawn when she speaks. That's how bad she is. And when she said Lacey Evans is her partner, I couldn't watch the show anymore. At this point, I was like, okay, you're just insulting me. You're just insulting me. You think what happened with Daniel Bryan and Kane and any other tag team that didn't like each other teamed up and gained success, right? You think it's gonna happen again and be the same for Natalya and Lacey Evans? No, it's not, and it will never be. People despise Lacey Evans. You think people are going to warm up to Lacey Evans now? Come on now. You made this woman be on TV in the main event scene for about 2 months, having her cheeks being plastered onto the fucking camera, and you think we're going to like her now? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I'm done for the show. That's your Raw review. You're not gonna get a face cam out of me. You're gonna get audio. That's all you're gonna get from me because I'm not in the mood. I'm tired. I'm not gonna do this shit anymore. So, you know, it's funny because as of late, I've been so active on YouTube, uploading video almost every day, if not every day, uploading different content here and there. And you know, I thought about bringing back reviews, doing reviews. I thought about that, but then I'm like, I look at the shows. Are they worth reviewing? No. Raw is not worth reviewing. SmackDown, not worth reviewing. I don't think any main roster WWE show will forever be worth reviewing. Nothing at all is worth reviewing in WWE. NXT, I don't know. I haven't even watched the full episode of NXT last week, but then again, I don't feel the need to. I really don't. AEW might be the only show I'll review on a weekly basis moving forward. Honestly, that's how I feel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if you wanted me to be positive. I'm sorry. That's not what you're going to get out of me when it comes to Raw and SmackDown until I see things that gains my interest, that makes me want to watch next week. And you want to know why I am not in the mood for WWE that much anymore? AEW has made moves that WWE should be making moves right now. Why is it that AEW can announce matches in advance, weeks, months in advance before they start to go on TNT, that they were able to announce all this stuff and they were able to gain interest, and I'm going to assume this, on a weekly basis, while WWE has been around since the fucking 50s, late 50s, early 60s. Since then, I don't think they've ever have gained so much interest like the way how AEW has right now. Honestly. Yeah, you might say Attitude Era, but have they ever booked things in advance in the Attitude Era? No. It was almost week-to-week basis. When was the last time WWE announced, in 2 weeks on Raw, even NXT does it. In 2 weeks, championship match. 3 weeks, this will happen. Raw and SmackDown, they don't do that. They don't announce things in advance to get you excited. They just do things on the fly, and it's honestly embarrassing to watch. Because when things are done on the fly, you can tell there's no heart, Just no emotion out of it, no care, nothing at all. So, if WWE did that, if WWE started to book things in advance and started to, announce that, oh, on this show, 3 weeks from now, this will happen, or such and such will happen, then I would be indifferent. But now, they're just booking everything on the fly. It's like, I don't know what, every time Raw and SmackDown come around, I'm like, okay, what's going to happen today? Instead of me, I should be saying, oh, what's going to happen next week, starting now. Starting now. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I really don't. After what happened on tonight's show, I don't know what's going to happen next week. Same thing for SmackDown. What's happening this Friday? What's happening next week? And the next week? What's happening throughout the weeks of Raw and SmackDown heading towards Crown Fools 2? And what's going on with Survivor Series? Nothing. Nothing is announced. Nothing. AEW announced their championship match between Cody and Jericho last month for Full Gear. Full Gear is until November! November! So you're telling me that WWE does not want to book or gain interest for these special or so-called special shows? I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to just go on that little tangent there. Anyways, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, check out Universe Mode videos, blah, blah, blah. You guys know. I'm out.